I do not want to cry in this vlog, but I feel like it's gonna come. What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl here, and I'm back once again, guys, with another video. And today is a conversational video. And if you guys haven't noticed, I am in my vlogging room. Yes, I finally got my vlogging room together. It is not exactly everything that I need it to be, but it's moving in the right direction. And I did a little bit of a DIY for a background. I'm going to be getting a bigger one and hopefully just jazz it up, switch it up. But if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe and turn that notification bell on, because you don't want to miss a single video, because I'm dropping videos once a week, might be doing multiple times a week. It just all depends on the feedback and the love that I get in my videos. So if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. And my name is Tiara, and thanks you guys for returning if you guys are already subscribed, and welcome back. Okay, you guys, so you know I had to do it curvaceously, so I had to go get my cup so we can have this conversation. This is, my cousin made this cup for me. It says 10.5 reasons why I like my YouTube channel. And it has my name on the back. So if you guys are interested in a fancy tumbler or a Yeti cup or anything like that, go to doitcurvaceously.com and you guys can get you one of these lovely cups. I have me several, okay, for different occasions. So I'll be sipping on my water as I do it curvaceously, honey. So you guys, I decided to do this little chit chat with me, a little bit of a talking vlog, just because I felt like this vlog was more important than anything else. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update and what's been going on. So the reason why I took about a week and a half off, pretty much 2 weeks almost, is just because my sisters, their mother passed away, and we have the same dad, but we don't have the same mothers. But their mother passed away, so me and my family, it was me, my mom, my dad, Allie, and my cousin Tom. We went down to North Carolina to go to the funeral, and it wasn't a sad funeral. I can say that it wasn't emotional. I mean, it was towards the end. I've never been to a funeral that was set up like that. Literally, when we went, there was a lot of singing, a lot of talking from the pastor. I'm not really used to all of that. And then you viewed the body at the end, which I felt like was a really bad idea. Just because you want it to be a celebration of life. So my thing is, if you're gonna have a funeral or anything like that, I feel like you should view the body first, get that over with, and then when they close it and everything, it's kind of like, okay, so we're remembering everything, we're talking about her, we're doing memories about her, and as we exit, we're saying our final goodbyes when we go to the burial and everything like that. So I just felt like the funeral was set up a little bit backwards, and it led it to be more emotional than it needed to be. So I feel like if it was just a little bit more of a saying goodbye in the beginning, it probably wouldn't have led to a lot of sad emotions exiting. But you know, to each his own. You know, other people do their funerals different, but this was actually one of those, like, I feel like it could have been set up a little bit different, just to preserve some of the memories and kind of keep the crying to like a minimum. But yeah. Also, you guys, so I just wanted to talk about my feelings as moving forward. Like, after that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of enlightenment has been happening. Like, a lot of realizations have been happening. It's just, I don't know, like, I've been taken back a little bit. It's like, do you guys ever want to do so much, but you know you're not capable of doing it? Like, you don't have the ability to do it. Like, it's like, when things like this happen, it brings a lot of people together, but then again, it's like, how do you talk about this? Like, how do you even break this down? I don't stress on a day-to-day, but it seems like I'm worrying on a day-to-day. It's like, I'm not close with my siblings like I want to be, but I do, like, when I do see them, like, that's my first time seeing them in, like, what is it, 3 or 4 years? It's my first time seeing them in like 3 or 4 years. My first time meeting my niece, well, not my first time, but my second time meeting her, and then my first time meeting my nephew. So it's kind of like, whenever we see each other, it's kind of like on a death situation or a family reunion type situation. So it's never like a happy seeing them, because normally it's like a death or something and I don't really get to vlog it. But it just kind of brings me back to wanting more out of my life. Like, I want to be able to see them. I want to be able to spend time with them. I want to be able to spend time with my niece and nephew. I want to be able to have a bond with my siblings. Just because I don't have a bond with them, and it just like pisses me off, because I'm like, yo, like, we're adults. Like, we should be able to have a bond. Like, we should be able to talk to each other. We should be able to communicate with each other. Like, why do we not have communication? But most of the time it's like, when you have half siblings, I don't even refer to them as half siblings, because I don't see it as that. I see it as we're blood. No matter what, that's my sister. You know what I'm saying? Those are my sisters. I don't see it as half. But I do have a brother, and my brother, Uncle D, and we talk to each other like at least once a week. That guy is a busy man. He is a very, very busy man. But we do have heart-to-heart conversations, because I did grow up with him. I did see him every other weekend. And then as we became adults, I do see him on holidays, and I do like ritually like see him on my birthday and Christmas. I do not want to cry in this vlog, but I feel like it's gonna come. So once a week he does reach out, or once a week I do reach out to him. And I know that he's busy because he works in retail, so he's busy on weekends. During the week he's usually busy, and then he does work and mentor during the week. So, and he has a wife, so I don't want to interrupt his life, and I don't want to get in between any type of schedules that he has. So I do try not to, as much as possible, like interfere into his life as much, but I do want our relationship to be as important as anything else that he tries to prioritize. And I do want our relationship, like my relationship with his wife, like my sister-in-law, to be as strong as like a sibling relationship. And I do want Allie to always remember her and remember him. So I do try to make it a point to talk to them at least once a week. And I do want a sibling bond, to be able to see him like once a month, like just be able to see him. And then I did want that with my sisters, but my sisters live in South Carolina. So it's like, when you have half siblings and your parents don't, like, I'm the only child that my parents have together. So it's like, I have a brother that my mom had, and then I have two siblings, like two sisters that my dad had, and it's like they were in different relationships. So it's like, I've never had a sibling bond with anybody except for my god sister, and I feel like I was robbed. Like, I have siblings out there, and I didn't even get to experience having that bond with any of them. And it's like, it's frustrating for me, because it's like, when I look at my life now, it's like, I want so much more for my life. Like, I want Allie to be able to have a sibling that she can grow up with and she can see all the time, and that's in the house. Like, I want her to have a dad. Like, I want her to have a family. Like, I want her to have so much stuff. And it's like, I want to have those things. Like, I want to have a bond with my siblings. I want to have a relationship with all of them, and I want to be able to talk to them just like I want to be able to talk to my best friend, and have constant communication with all of them. And it's like, it's like makes me like frustrated, because I love them to death. And like, when I hugged her, when I saw her in North Carolina, like, I picked her out of the crowd. Like, I didn't even have to think twice. Like, my mom was like, where's Carrie and where's Monet? And then my dad was like, I don't see them. I don't see them. And I was like, I see one. And I ran over to her and I gave her like the biggest hug, the longest hug, because it was an emotional moment. And it was just like, I haven't seen you in so long, and I've been wanting to see you for so long, and I haven't been able to do that because I can't financially do anything. Like, I can't go to South Carolina if I want to. It's not a hop, skip, and a jump just to get to you. And it's like, there's so much that I want to do, like, with my life, and there's so much that I want to accomplish, and there's so much that I want to do for so many people, and I just can't do it. Like, I can't physically do it. I can't financially do it. And it's like, people just think that I have so much and that I'm capable of doing so much. And it's like, I can't. Like, why don't you just go down there and see them? Like, why don't you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, catch a train or just take a bus or something like that. Like, I'm so scared, like, of that. Like, when I was a kid, they wanted me to take a bus down there, and I was just like, I can't do that. Like, I'm scared, and my parents aren't gonna let me take a train or a bus down there to see you in South Carolina. Like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't even have a cell phone. Like, it's just like, so many barriers. But it's like, now it's like we're adults and like we should be able to have like whatever we wanted. But it's like my life is so tight right now. And like being a single mom is so frustrating because it's like, I can't get government assistance. Not even if I wanted to. There's so many people that have government assistance and I can't get a thing. Like I can't get food stamps. I make too much money. Allie can't have Medicaid because I make too much money. But it's like, how do you say someone is making too much money, but I can't even afford the bills that I have in my house right now? Like I can't even like take my kid to Disneyland, or I can't take her to King's Dominion. I can't take her to the zoo or anything like that because I can't afford the gas to get there. Like I can't afford the ticket. Like I can't afford like any of that stuff. And it's like, in order to afford those things, I have to work 2 jobs. I gotta do YouTube. I gotta I make websites and stuff like that. But these things are hobbies right now until like they actually start to pick up and give me a residual income that can actually help me. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not like I'm rich. Like I live in this pretty house, but I'm not rich. Like I live just like you. I'm a female. I'm a single mom just like you. I don't have any more than you do. And it's like, I have platforms. I have these things. I have social media. I have these ways of reaching out and helping people. But this doesn't mean anything. Like these things aren't making me thousands and thousands of dollars. They might be making me a couple bucks right now just until it picks up. But it's not giving me any type of income that's going to be like, oh, well, I'm good for the month. I don't have to do anything right now. Like I don't have to work right now. Like those things aren't income that are like, oh, I don't have to worry about my bills right now. I don't have to worry about a price tag. I'm not rich, bro. Like I'm not rich. I'm not. And it's like, there's so much that I want to do. And then it's like reflecting on all of that. Like, how do you become this really great mom, this really great best friend, this really great sibling, and have all of these things and actually be able to accomplish all of these things that you want to do, afford all of these things that you want to do, if you're doing everything by your goddamn self? Like how? So this is what you struggle with as a 24-year-old or as a person in their 20s, regardless. This is what you struggle with every single day. This is where I'm at right now. How can I do better? How can I get somewhere so that I'm making it? And I don't have to ask anybody for anything. I don't ask anybody for anything. But I want to be able to not have to depend on, I don't want to depend on the government. I don't want to lean on the government. I don't want to do any of those things. I want to be able to afford what I need to afford when I need to afford it. So that I can say, oh, I just want to go see my sisters today. I'm going to go drive down there real quick. Catch a flight down there. I want to see my brother and my sister-in-law today. I'm going to just go ahead and take that trip. Just go ahead and do it. I want to be able to do that. In my second car, my traveling car. Not my work car. I want to be able to do that. Those are things that I want to be able to do. And that's it for this video. So thanks you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also be sure to turn your notification bell on because you don't want to miss a single video. Also be sure to like this video up, hey, and every other video that you like. And I love you guys and thank you guys for listening, and give me some feedback. Give me some comments in the comment section down below. And the next video will be the hair video, but just not this one. I'm sorry, you guys. But thanks you guys for tuning in, and I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.